My lovers, welcome to my channel. My name is Made for Love, and today we're going to do a third party or karmic reading. And this is the relationship that's not you and your person, as if your person is with someone else. And we're going to take a look at that relationship to see what they are mirroring back to us, because everything around us and everyone around us is mirroring to us ourselves, whether it is our light or our shadow. Okay, so let us get into this. Now, two announcements really. One, our spiritual recalibration therapy for twin flames, not the one for health. The one for health went already. The one for twin flames, that class is the certification class. I've changed it from the 4 portal to the 14th of April, so 1404, because I wanted it to be on a Saturday where, most people would be able to attend. So if you want to check out that class, you can, and you can reserve your spot and then play the balance later. I'll put the information down below. And all April bookings are now officially open. So if you've been waiting for a booking, you can check that out. What is this? This is Jonah, the conspiracy theory. So it's when we make a wrong turn. Well, not a wrong turn. We make a detour, right? When we're running from our purpose, we make a detour, and then somehow, somewhere, somewhere, through the orchestration of the divine, we find ourselves back in the same spot and facing the same decision again. So what will we do this time? Will we take the scenic route and come back to the same spot and keep doing it over and over and over and over and over and over again, because we don't want to put ourselves out there, we want to stay small? Or do we take the path of enlightenment? This is the decision that your person is making and they're facing. And this is also the decision that you are facing right now. Do you go back into the same cycles with your person over and over and find yourself at the same spot and making a decision and going over and over again? Or do you take the path of enlightenment? That's what I was telling you. They're always mirroring back to yourself. So do you go back in old cycles, taking the scenic route, and then come back at square one to choose yes again? So you're there at the choice point again. Do you repeat old pain with your person, old dynamics with your person, or do you do something different? This is the decision that everybody here is facing. Your person's facing that. The karmic is facing that. And if they are facing that and they're mirroring back to yourself, because once a karmic is attached, a karmic relationship is attached to your connection, they're teaching you something. And if they're facing that, you are also facing that. And no, usually you're the leader. So what are you going to do? What you going to do? All right, so let's get some significators that help us. Let's get a significator for your person generally. They are the victim. Right, so we have somebody who could be the past or couldn't be now. Embrace victim mentality. And victim mentality is when we paint ourselves as being preyed upon or the victim in every situation and not taking accountability for your actions. That is not to say they've not been victimized, but that is not the energy of victim mentality. Victim mentality is when you're not taking accountability for the part that you played in it. And victim mentality is remaining the victim and not moving out of that into survivorship. Okay? So we have a victim. That's your person. Energy generally for the karmic. We have the energy of grace. So we have here a gracist. And I think I mentioned gracist to you guys last week, where we keep extending grace. So we make excuses for people over and over again because we don't want to rock the boat. So it is the energy of the enabler. Okay, it is the energy of the enabler. It could be someone who might be praying for a miracle at this time, praying for guidance. Maybe they don't know what to do with these twins here, you guys. Okay, so it could be that there's somebody that's praying for guidance right now. Okay, but they're in the energy of gathering strength. Okay, all right, now let us get a significator. Underneath the deck, spirits to guide you. So it looks like, their spirit team is guiding each of them at this point. They're at the choice point. And the spirit team is telling them, it's this door, right? But everybody here, I don't think they're listening right now. And if they're not listening, then it means that you to a point not listening either. All right, let's see your person's energy towards the karmic. And by karmic, this means intimate partner in this reading. Their energy. We have the pink bubble fairy. Okay, so the pink bubble fairy is about light, it's about love. The pink bubble fairy might be about fantasy and fairy tale. Okay, spirit, can I get a clarification card on that? Okay, we have restlessness. Okay, so what I'm getting from here is that your person thought that this relationship was a dream come true. Okay, I think since your person was very young, they had a definite vision for the future and for the future family that they would have. And they built this fantasy in their mind. Okay. And when they met this person, they thought that this was a fantasy come true. But now they're seeing that this is not what they thought it was, and this is not what they want for their life. So they're restless, right? They feel like time is running out. We have the clock here. But at the same time, there's another factor that they are taking into consideration, and that is the all eyes that are on them. Whether this is the eyes of other family members, the eyes of children, the eyes of a community, an institution, whatever it is, they are in the public eye in some way, or there are plenty of people watching them. I don't know if they're surrounded by gossips or something like that. Maybe they live in a small town, a small place, right, where everybody knows everybody's business, right? So as much as they're restless and they feel like time is running out, they are more interested or concerned with what we say in my culture, what tongues say, right? What tongues say, right? TOWN, what people are around are saying about them, So that's your person. So they want to leave this fantasy behind. They didn't realize, this is an illusion. It's a pink bubble, right? And pink bubble, they get busted. So that fantasy has dissolved for them, and they want to move on. But what will town say? What will people say? Energy, karmic's energy towards your person. We have good things. Oh, right? They're in love with your person, and they think that your person is the shiznit. They really think that they have a good thing going with your person, which is interesting because this is a really discordant energy. This could be maybe they have a good life, right? In terms of all material things that people could want. It could be that. Spirit, can have a clarifying card on good things. Because it feels like they're oblivious to what this person might be feeling. It says the lonely journey of the priestess. Okay. So it feels like on the outside to a community, to the people that are watching, because the eyes are featured very prominently in these cards, right? So this person is also aware that there are people watching this and that they are saying, people are thinking that they have it all. But inside, this person feels lonely. They feel lonely. They feel like they've put a lot of stuff into this, a lot of energy into this. You see the energy flowing out of her hands, and then this meandering path. They've had a lot of ups and downs, but they have, persevered. They thought they had, conquered some kind of big obstacle here, but they find themselves depleted, and in fact, the only thing that they're giving out now is negativity. So I feel like the energy of disillusionment in this relationship. But then there's the eyes, what will people think? Like there's a pressure to keep up some kind of facade or charade, right? Some kind of illusion. Like there's a pressure from outside of this relationship to keep up, to keep face, Let's go into your person's thoughts and feelings for this karmic. In the extended, we will get a semi-trance message from my main guy, Janice, about your love connection. We'll look at your person's thoughts and feelings for you. And then we're going to get some advice from Magic Calabash. But right now, you see, we have the Ace of Swords in reverse. Okay? It feels like everything is a lie. Right? This is the everything is a lie card with this energy that we're seeing here. The energy of the facade, okay, is very prominent in this reading. They feel like they have to live this lie for the public eye. They have to live a lie for the public eye. I'm going to write that down. They have to live a lie for the public eye. This is what it is. This is what it is. There's this big pressure there. All right. When I think about the karmic and this connection, where's their mind at with this? We have the Two of Wands. So that same energy of Jonah from underneath the deck and making a decision, wanting to take a different route, a different path. Of course, correct. This energy is there. That's the first thing on their mind. Woo! That came out really thing. We have the Knight of Swords in reverse. We have the Hangman. Let's see what else is here. And we have the Nine of Wands. Okay. Do they stay here where they're not feeling the love? Okay. Or do they continue to persevere in this relationship, or do they do something differently? They're not feeling the love here, but at the same time, they feel immobilized. And I feel like it's that same pressure from outside of the connection. I don't think the pressure is coming from inside. It's from outside of the connection. And that's why your person keeps persevering. And I mean, if that's what they want to do, that's their choice. But it doesn't mean that your life has to be at a standstill. You can make a choice too. The choice doesn't lie in their hands. Underneath the deck, We have remorseful. I feel this is the energy of regret, you know. And then we have victim mode here, yet again. So they feel like really hard done by life. What do they feel for the karmic? We have motivated. Well, we'll see motivated to do what? We have a gratitude. We have fearful, avoidant. And we have relief. That's an odd mix, isn't it? Okay, so let's clarify. Oh, Spirit, what are they motivated to do with regard to this karmic? Okay, we have the Six of Swords in reverse. And we have the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, they're motivated to stay in this relationship. And that motivation comes from a financial stability, right? So Spirit is telling us what the motivation for them staying is, which was actually a next question that I was going to ask, but I don't have to ask that question right now. Because the next question I was going to ask is, why are these people together if they're feeling so sad? But Spirit is letting us know one time, your person is motivated to stay because of the financial stability that they enjoy in this relationship. So even in the emotions, in the heart space, it is about finances. They are grateful. They are grateful because without this karmic, they could not have built the life that they would enjoy. So again, Three of Pentacles, everything here is about the material world and the stability that they have created together in the material world. They're afraid. What are they afraid of? What are they avoiding? We have the Empress in reverse, which is a karmic energy, and the Five of Pentacles in reverse, which is all abandonment issues. So their abandonment issues make them afraid to confront these issues that they're having with the karmic head on, right? They rather have something or rather someone rather than no one. So it's the abandonment issues that makes them cling to this karmic energy instead of standing in their power and doing something differently. And they are relieved. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. And Two of Pentacles. Why are they relieved, Spirit? But that's all money. And the Devil. Even though this relationship is dysfunctional, the financial stability that they enjoy in this relationship gives them enough reason to stay there. I know it's hard to take in, but this is where they're at. It doesn't matter what happens in this connection, all the betrayal, all the pain, and they know there's no love here. It doesn't matter. There's a financial stability that they have created. And this is what they enjoy about this relationship because it gives them a sense of security. They're wounded in a child that was abandoned or wasn't supported or lived in a very interesting home where there might not have been enough finances or supervision, is soothed by this relationship because they know that this person will never leave them and they know they've created something financially stable together. Now, based on what we are seeing here, what can we expect from this connection within a month of you watching this reading? I feel there's going to be some sort of shake-up. We have the Three of Cups in reverse. We have the Seven of Swords. We have the Moon. And we have the Five of Swords. Okay, so if This person thinks it's going to be all peaceful sailing. They're again telling lies to themselves, which is what they've been doing here. As I told you, there's going to be a shakeup. We have the Five of Swords here, which talks about conflict. And it's conflict that they don't see coming. We have the moon. It is conflict that they don't see coming. And a deceit and a betrayal that's really going to hit them hard in their chest. So they might have created something financially stable together. Okay. And they will acknowledge that this thing is dysfunctional. We had the devil there, right? But they've been keeping it together. But it looks like there's a betrayal that's coming that none of them see coming, it looks like. Some revelation. Something that comes out of the blue that is going to shake up this relationship. I mean, there's a war. All right, so if you can't join me in the extended, when we look at your relationship, what they feel for you, their message from Magic Calabash, what's their next move towards you, and a semi-trans message from Janice. This is Spirit's advice to move forward, for moving forward in your life. What needs to be your next move? We saw what their next move is in this connection. What needs to be your next move? And we have the Shaman of Tradition. And I feel like exorcising tradition or traditional beliefs or ways of doing things that don't resonate with you and who you have become. What's this? We have the Spirit of Love. Okay, what does Spirit want to tell us about the Spirit of Love? Probably the Spirit of Self-Love. Let's see. The Spirit of Love. A card. It's on page number 28, which reduces to 10, which is an ending. Let's see what this is all about. The Spirit of Love. I am the Spirit of Love. I surround you at every moment of your life and touch every aspect of your being. I can guide you, transform you, turn your life upside down. I permeate everything around you, and I enable you to relate more positively to the life you live, to those who share it with you, and to the greater forces with which you interact. I'm abstract and personal, distant and direct. My power is everywhere and trans everything it touches. Love has evolved through countless forms of expression down the ages, yet at its heart there's something timeless and universal. The heart knows its own wisdom and often bewilders us with its sudden changes of direction. The Spirit of Love helps us to understand one of the most vital energies that drive our world. Represented here is an abstract figure. The Spirit opens its arm in an all-encompassing embrace. In the same way, we should allow our own love to flow passionately and without censor or discrimination. Only through loving deeply will we be loved in return. And the interpretations of this card is love in every aspect, human and divine, transformation, reversal, betrayal, enlightenment, warmth, courage, belief, transcendence, longing, and fulfillment. So it feels like we have to ask in this situation, what would love do? And what love would do, love would love itself first, right? Okay. So if this connection that you're in with this person isn't meeting your needs or isn't bringing you joy or is making you feel ashamed or guilty or anything like that, then it's time to have some boundaries around it and just keep on loving yourself even more deeply than before. Okay? What would love do? And love is also about surrendering and liberating that person to their own experience. Okay, so maybe that's what you're called to do at this time. to surrender and liberate them to whatever will come, whatever spirit has for them, and to liberate yourself to whatever what spirit has coming for you. Okay? All right. If you're able, join me in the extended. Otherwise, thank you very much for everything that you do for this channel. If you haven't subscribed as yet, please subscribe. If you're able to make a comment down below, press the like button. Those are bonus, and I thank you for it. Take care.